Hello, welcome back. Today I am starting seeds and I am very excited. I have my little tray set up, my little trays. I've got a couple of these sawhorses with an old tabletop we found and I'm working on that. And I am just using some trays that we were given. They're all random different ones, things I have never tried before. This is like a pod thing. You put water in those little pods and add the seeds and it self-waters. This one is supposed to be like a windowsill one, but I'm sure you can use it any which way or any position. And these are these fiber pots. So I am going to put my bigger things like capsicums, peppers, is what you guys call them, and tomatoes and things, and just put them in a little tray like so. This one is a really big one that has 72 cells. I'll put a variety of things in there, and again it's got these little, it's already got the coir fibers in it. Noisy children are playing Lego in the other room. I'm in the mud room here off the side of the house that has our wood pile. And you'll probably hear the shooky lookals. They're scratching away out there out the door. So I'm going to add those. I'll use those. So there's just a whole heap of different things. I have always just used seed raising mix directly in some multi-celled trays for any seed starting. But so I haven't tried these before, so it'll be interesting to see how they go. So I was thinking about it as I was getting ready to start doing this, and I think it's been almost a year since I've had a garden, since I left my little garden in Australia, in Queensland, central Queensland, and we set off on this journey to move here. So it's been a long time for someone like me who loves gardening to be without one, and I am so excited about getting started and trying all these new things, some new plants that I haven't tried before. Here's one that is, I hadn't even heard of these. They're called tomatillos. Never even heard of them till we moved here. So these ones are purpley green. I've seen different colors. Jess gave me this packet when we were over at her farm on the weekend. So I'm really interested to try those and see what they taste like. I have seen them in the supermarket, but I haven't bought them. So, and then, you know, a bunch of different varieties of tomatoes and some herbs and all different peppers. A lot of those I've never tried before as well. Peppers seem to be a big thing here in Texas. So I'm looking forward to trying different ones and making some salsa and just getting my hands back in the dirt. So this is where I'm working. Hey girls, what do you reckon? It's a beautiful warm afternoon. What do you reckon? Been laying lots of eggs? So this old mudroom is just built off the side of the house, and at one time I'd say it would have been a sunroom, but the windows are a wee bit dodgy. They're all a bit broken and falling down, but it makes a good seed starting room. Hey there, it is the next day. I got interrupted, had to run errands, so I'm back at it. So I didn't get a chance to finish these ones in these little expander pod thingies. So I'm gonna plant some tomatoes in those and that'll be an experiment. Okay, so I have one of the little seeds, and I don't know how good the light is in here, but this little tray we have just put in one corner of our lounge room. There's like a little study nook, and at the moment it's still got storage that is not sorted. So we have one of my teenage boys assembled it for me. We just got it at Sam's, and we ordered these shop lights on Amazon, I think is where we got them. So I'm going to pop the seeds under here. Okay, so I have a little problem here I'm trying to problem solve. These shop lights, I need to buy some hooks that will hook it over onto the little bar there, but at the moment I don't have any. So I'm scrummaged through my kitchen drawer, found some little ties, some paper clip, safety pins, and some string, and I'm just gonna see what I can finagle what I can come up with. So I ended up using these little ties. I don't know if you can see that. I've literally just kind of twisted it on angles up here, and that's holding it for now until I can get some hooks. Same on this side. I've got them down about 1 inch above the pots and got them nice and damp, so we'll wait for them to germinate. Oh, and just before I forget, the other trouble I ran into is I've got these little like labels, but they were sticking up too high and I couldn't get the light low enough to where I need it, so I've just had to sort of take them out and place them in the tray, and hopefully I'll be able to figure that out. Most of them are the same in the tray. Each tray is full of the same variety, so yeah, just so that I could get the light low enough. Okay, some more of these. So starting seeds inside the house is definitely new. I have grown our plants from seeds a lot back in Australia, but I did it under the house. We had an old Queenslander style home, and there was plenty of sunny spots under the house where I could put my seed trays, and man, these are stuck. There we go. So I never had to bring them inside. It didn't get cold enough. But here is another story. So I'm having to learn all about starting seeds inside. That's a completely new thing that I've just never had to do. And I'm making a mess. This is kind of like when I bake. I make a mess. And then clean it up later. A little bit more. Hey, little guy. Hey? You want to help? Yeah. Well, I've got to get some warm water and put into these trays to make those cool looking little things expand. It's okay, you can both have a turn. We're going to put tomatoes in that. What do you think?
Tomato?
Yeah, that's tomato, but we've already got some of those. Hang on, we're going to do a different packet. These ones are called sweeties. Do you like? Oh, sweeties. He's a little sweetie just like you. Little sweetie. Now, we only want like 2 seeds, and look how itty bitty. Look how itty bitty they are. 2 seeds in each pot. Hang on, sweet. I'll let you do some in a minute.
One in this, like 2 seeds in one pot?
Yes, 2 seeds in one pot. Not too deep. No, that's too deep, baby. Put them on top, and I'll show you how deep to do them. Just put them on top. Straight on top. I'll show you. Look.
In a different one, though?
Yeah. So see, we put that there and there. And then we're just going to kind of cover them over a little bit.
I know how to do that.
You know how to do that? Gracie, you take 2 of these and do that pot there.
Done. That's easy.
Is that easy?
So fluffy.
It's fluffy.
So fluffy.
Yeah, it does feel a bit fluffy, doesn't it?
Fluffy. I thought they.
Hang on.
Done.
Now, which ones are...
This
No.
one I did. This one you did. This one Don did. This one. No, Don. This
Did we
one
do the
I
middle
did.
one?
This one I
Did
did.
we do the middle
This
one?
Can I do it?
I don't know if... All right, Gracie, you do these two over here. Just one, two in each. You do this one, Zion, in the middle.
Boom, boom, boom.
Don't poke them down too deep. We want them kind of shallow because they're only baby seeds.
There.
We don't want them to have to work too hard to get all the way up.
Do we cover them?
Just a tiny bit of cover.
Cover.
Like
No.
you're tucking them in.
Yes, you are tucking me into bed.
Tucking them in. Tuck, tuck.
What about these? Did you already
Alright,
do these?
now.
It's fine.
No, we'll get to those.
These ones? I have seen this one. I have seen this before.
You have. We're going to write the label on so we know what it is. And it's
Sweet.
called Sweetie.
Sweetie.
And my sweetie tomatoes planted by my two little sweeties.
I love sweetie.
You're not a sweetie. I think you're a sweetie.
I'm not a sweetie. Sweetie. Is that sweetie?
Yep.
They're all sweeties.
They're all sweeties.
I'm a sweetie though.
In this particular pot, they are all sweeties.
I'm a sweetie though.
There you
Except for tomatoes.
Now,
What is this? Now that's upside down. Can I have a tool doing that?
of writing. No, that's a bit of a mummy job, writing.
I know how to. Is that a 5? Let's see. I see
A sound.
sweet. And is this sweetie and E-I-T-I
That's right. You said the right letters. No, it's a mummy job.
Oh, you're fast at doing them. Come, there's only 2 more left.
Yeah.
There's 2 more left of those, and there's
Whoops.
1 more. Oh, yeah.
I think we've got it.
Yep, we got it.
All right.
Tweety.
So then
It's called Tweety. Tweety duck.
we're going to water from the bottom.
Cold water.
Going to pour some water into the tray, and then we'll get some.
Is the cardboard waterproof or something?
Oh no, it'll soak through. That's what we want it to do. But we're going to spray the top as well with our water spray, and we're going to go put it on the seed raising shelf. Good. So we've just stopped for morning tea, and while I've been sowing seeds, the boys have been doing this. Look, looks pretty awesome. So all along here, they have taken load after load of wood chips and put it all around the roses and these bulbs that have come up. So good. Okay, so I've done this one with water. I don't know if you're going to be able to see. It starts like this. You add the water and it all swells up. You've got to make sure that they're facing up, or else I discovered they swell in the wrong direction. Yeah, see, they flip over and then they just grow. They grow and grow really quickly. I don't know if I'm going to like these like as a long-term plan, but these were all given to us, so I'm not about to look a gift horse in the mouth. I'm going to make use of them. Okay. We had a nice little morning tea. So yesterday the boys made, Zach, one of the boys, made Pavlova, which is an Australian dessert. And he made 2 different recipes. One was my granny's recipe that she used to make. So my granny, so the kid's great-grandmother, and that she used to make when I was a kid. And the other was a recipe out of the Australian Women's Weekly Cookbook, and we thought we would just try the 2 different recipes and see which one was better. So we did the comparison today, which was fun, So if you don't know what pavlova is, or maybe I'll put a little clip in of us trying the pav, but it is basically just like a giant meringue covered in cream, and traditionally you would put fresh fruit on there. Like normally we would put kiwi fruit, strawberries, bananas, and kind of just decorate the top with fruit, and like whipped cream and then the fruit. But we didn't have any of that. And the boys were like, we need to make this a real taste of home. So they crushed up Tim Tams and put Tim Tams on top. So I guess that part's not really very traditional, but that's how we did it yesterday. And it was tasty, although you can't beat fresh fruit. It's nice with berries sometimes too, but my favorite is the strawberries, bananas, and kiwi.
What are we eating?
Pavlova.
Who made
Pavlova.
it?
Daddy.
What toppings?
Tim Tams.
Tim Tams. All right, on 3, 2, 1.
Is it good?
Mmm.
No, it's Pavlova and it's back.
That's a double taste of home. Pavlova and Tim Tams. Oh.
Is that good, little bub?
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
Gracie, what do you think?
It's amazing.
Boys, thumbs up?
Tastes like Australia.
Tastes like Australia.
You have Aiden.
I'd say that's a win, Zach. It's one for the win.
You have Aiden.
So this is the difference. This is the one that's not Granny's. This is at the Women's Weekly Cookbook, right?
Yes.
All right. Have a taste. Tell me what you think. Which one's better? Granny's recipe? Which one, Bub?
1 minute.
Oh, this one's better?
Granny's.
You think Granny's?
I think it's wrong, this guy. It's easily wrong. Easily. I think this one's better.
Oh, you think this one?
Granny's.
Oh, interesting.
Granny's flogged it.
Okay. I'm going to taste it.
It's better.
So, we've decorated this pav with Tim Tams because we don't have seasonal ripe fruit right now in our house.
I'm having it with apple.
No. It's pretty good. So when all votes were taken, Granny's recipe won out and everyone said it was better. It had this really nice crunchy, flaky crust on top that the other one didn't have. So that was the favourite. So you finished that area? Awesome. It looks pretty deep. That is so good, Jay. Stop all those weeds coming up. Are you hungry?
Oh, really?
You can stop for lunch. That's great, mate. Thank you.
Okay.
Well, it is coffee o'clock. It is after lunch. I've got a fair bit done this morning, but I am headed out here to do a little bit more and see if I can't knock out some of these last ones. Okay, so I have one packet of habaneros left, which I have never grown them. That's a new thing. So I thought I'd do just one little tray of these. I have no idea. They look pretty. And then I'm going to do one tray of these pretty little tomatillos. Such a cool name. I like saying it. Tomatillo. And some eggplants. Some more eggplants and some more tomatoes. I don't think I'll do the beans. I'll put them straight in the ground, and some more capsicum. Or red peppers, as they are known here. I was listening earlier while I was doing this, while I had the time lapse on, to the last, well, it's actually on the Patreon, the Roots and Refuge podcast, and she was talking about overwhelm, and I was like, yeah, yep. Just need deep breaths and the big plan, and not worry that the big plan's not going to happen in a hurry. It'll happen when it happens. In the meantime, I will quietly sit here with my coffee, listening to my chookies, and get the last of these seeds all sorted. Just done my last little tray of bunching onions and leeks. I'm thinking, I haven't really heard of bunching onions, but in the picture it looks like shallots. So does anyone know, are bunching onions the same as shallots? I guess I'll find out when they grow. Okay, so how good does this look to have my seed tray racks all full. Alright, so I'm going to slide this little one in. So we have some onions, we have eggplants, chamomile, more eggplants, bell peppers, some hot peppers, some jalapenos, more capsicum, and up here tomatoes, a few different varieties, garlic chives, coriander, parsley, basil, some more of those bunching onions, and more. So I've got sweeties, they're the little cherries, delicious, I think are a little bit bigger. Honeycomb hybrids, they're cherries I think, and this little experimental tray. So feels so good to have that done. I feel like I want to do a lot more, but that's all I'm doing for now. Well, that is my seed starting finished for today anyway. I'm sure I'll do lots more, but for today I'm pretty happy with where I got to, and it's really satisfying to see that shelf all full of trays ready to sprout their little heads up soon, hopefully. So I'll keep you posted how that goes, but thanks for hanging out with me today, and I'll see you the next time.